Hello folks, welcome back to Let's Play Original Starcraft. The last time we had left off, we had started the Protoss campaign. We did the first mission where basically you're just securing the Antioch province and taking care of some meager zerg base. It wasn't hard. It's a pretty easy introduction to the Protoss. So now we're going to go ahead and try Into the Flames. Let's see what they have to say now. Citadel of the Executor the following night.
Entaro Adun, Executor. Your defense of Antioch has restored my faith in the Templar caste. I admit that Tassadar's desertion had shaken my faith.
Indeed, Aldaris. I would hope that the Judicator would put more faith in their Templar brethren.
Tassadar, where have you been?
Be silent, Judicator. There is no time to waste. I have much to tell you. As you know, the Zerg vanished after the fall of the Terran world of Tarsonis. And though the Conclave bid me return home, I was compelled to remain. A powerful psionic call drew my attention to a remote barren world named Char. Apparently the call was answered by others as well. For upon Char, I encountered those who were once our brethren, the Dark Templar.
Consorting with the Fallen Ones is heresy.
Enough! Hear me, Executor, for I have learned much from the Dark Templar Prelate, Zeratul. The Overmind controls its minions through agents called cerebrates. Strike down the cerebrates, and the swarms will surely fall.
Executor, Tassadar may be right. If you can keep the Zerg occupied, my force may be able to penetrate their perimeter and slay the abomination.
I pray we can trust you, Tassadar. Already I can sense the taint of the Fallen One's influence on your mind. You must return to Ire at once.
My concern is for the safety of Ire, not the judgments of the Conclave. I will return when the time is right.
Alright, so Tassadar made his appearance back. You notice that the Protoss government is divided into sections, castes. There's the Templar caste and the other castes, which I don't actually remember what they're called. There's also the Dark Templar. I don't remember exactly. There's fluff in the book which explains exactly what happened, but basically, you know, 1,000 years or 2,000 years or some thousand number of years prior to the events of the game, there was a civil wars and stuff on Ire, and the Dark Templar were on one side. I guess they lost, and they ended up having to go into exile, and so they're, you know, considered heretics. You notice that the Protoss are very, I guess you could call them kind of religious fanatics. That's what they're kind of, you know, they call their basic unit is the Zealot. So they're kind of like very rigid in their thinking or something like that, supposedly. That's the fluff anyway. So, for what we're doing now, we don't want to use all our minerals building units and stuff. We easily could. And the reason is because in the not-so-distant future, we're going to, over in this top right corner, we're going to be given some of those reavers that I was so worried about when I was playing as the Zerg. And in order to attack with the reavers, you have to build scarabs, and each scarab costs 15 minerals. But the scarabs do a lot of damage, and they have a lot of range. So they are pretty good. But it is quite easy to run out of minerals if you're not careful. So you don't want to do that. What you do want to do is have some guys, though, and some cannons. Oh, crap. Come on, don't kill it. Oh, run, run, run. Darn it. That was not very good on my part.
I long for combat.
Yeah, I have not played this mission in a long time, so I forgot that could happen. What we're gonna do now is build a forge so that we can build some cannons. And hope that doesn't happen again. I just lost 100 minerals right there. Just lost 100 minerals right there because of my negligence. Let's see, where were those guys? We'll send these guys back like right here, but we're gonna send this guy up here to see where this came from.
Honor guide me.
Yeah, that wasn't really that good on my part. Get him.
Honor guide me.
Alright, we don't want to do that. Yeah, that wasn't too smart on my part, but oh well. We wait the 12 minutes. We probably want to have a few guys to send over there on this side. This mission isn't too hard, because once you do have those reavers, they will destroy quite easily the basic zerg units, which is the main and only reason that I was building Ultralisks, was because of reavers. Without the reavers, there's absolutely no reason to get Ultralisks. And I don't think the reavers are used. I guess people just didn't use the reavers enough, or there's enough alternatives to reavers that it just never was really warranted an online play to get them. We're gonna go ahead and build a cannon real quick, though. Build one right here. We do want to get some Vespene gas, though.
You've not enough minerals.
Not enough minerals. Oops. I guess, I don't know if they actually... I think in the new Starcraft 2, they don't actually have reavers as a unit you can build in, like, multiplayer and stuff. They kind of got rid of them. I think they are, like, something that can be used. I mean, they are a unit that's in the game, it's just not one you can build. Same thing goes for the medic, for the Terrans, and probably some other units. I was always a fan of the reavers, though, I'll admit. Oh. Go. Go get him. Okie dokie. Not good. We're gonna go ahead and build another cannon here, just to be safe from that. One of the things that's kind of funny about this is that while the building is somewhat still white, like it hasn't fully warped in, like you can set your probes to go and collect Vespene gas, but it ends up not, they won't actually go into it if it's even like a little bit white. So you have to be, you have to make sure you wait long enough that they, that it's fully zoned in, or whatever you would like to call it.
I long for combat.
Alright, let's go ahead and build a gateway here, because we are going to want some additional units. We can make a shield battery, which I probably should use. The shield battery cannot be used to charge photon cannon shields. It can only be used for units. We're going to go ahead and increase this attack power. Might as well send you to do this. Get another probe going. Like I said, you will go through this. And it's a good idea to save quite a bit in reserve just so that you can make sure your reavers, because those are the main things. But basically there's a base here, and then there's some cerebrates here, and then, but there's some like defensive buildings here. If you go through with your reavers and open up a path, you can use your units to sort of provide additional support to the reavers, which is a good idea. You kind of want to do that. I'm going to put one cannon here just for protection. And then I'm going to send him back over to mine some more minerals. We're almost out of... yeah. I will definitely consider doing that. Building a shield battery, though. It's what it told me to build one of these. They're all at full. I guess it's not really super necessary. I will use that, especially when I have carriers. When I go carriers, it's you know, sometimes they'll get a little bit, and you can really quickly, if you have 2 or 3 of those shield batteries, you can very quickly get your carriers ready for battle again. I should probably build a cybernetics core. You can very quickly get your carriers up and ready for battle once again, if you have shield batteries. It's really, really convenient, to be honest. I think I might have just about enough probes now for that. Go ahead and build that. Get a few more of these guys going. Keep an eye on how many minerals I have. I don't want to go through all of them. Build a second cannon here. Let's go, guys. Let's do it. Let's go. Go, 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 go. Yikes. We're going to keep you guys up here, and we are going to build a shield battery, because I'd rather not have my cannons die. Stupidly. Yeah, I have had trouble with this mission before by using all my minerals to build units, and I don't have anything left for my reavers, so you do have to be careful about that. I'm gonna go ahead and build another pylon here. Alright, yeah, there's 2 ways you can use the shield battery. Either you can select the units, right-click on the shield battery, or you can press this button, go like that, and it'll recharge who's over there. It has a limited amount of energy. I'm not exactly sure what the ratio is to energy points to shield regeneration, but it's either 1-to-1 or 1-to-2. I don't recall. Not too worrisome about that. Let's see how we're doing on our minerals here. We have enough for probably 2 more here. It is a good idea to have a few extra of these units to go and aid our reavers. See, I'm going through those rather quick here. That should be good. I think we're good now. We got defense. We got, this cannon didn't actually lose any health, so that's nice. It will return to full at some point. Slowly but surely, but notice I can't do this. Doesn't do anything. not useful for buildings. Upgrade complete. We'll go ahead and get our shields upgraded as well. Not a bad idea. Get another zealot coming, and another dragoon. Yeah, I'm not building multiple gateways, you'll notice. That's not really the purpose of this mission. Yep, you just gotta sit and wait till the timer clicks down right there. And then when it does, you get your reavers, and the zerg have kind of a bad time at that point. I know my ultralists had a bad time, and they could at least take a couple hits from a reaver before dying. It's quite different from the hydralisks and the zerglings.
Upgrade complete.
How are we doing here? I think that upgrade was the cybernetics core, giving him a longer range. Very useful upgrade. Yeah, so you can see we're kind of close to done on our minerals here, and we're not going to have too many of them. But we do have enough for probably 2 more. I am going to keep building them. I think as long as I leave, I don't know, 500 minerals, that should be enough to make sure my reavers are fully stocked. You can watch what happens. Where are you going?
I long for combat.
You click that button, and any unit that you don't actually have to see which unit is in need of health. Alright, you come up here. You don't actually need to see which unit is in need of health. It'll just automatically, all the relevant units will get in there and do it. We're gonna make some more units because we have plenty of minerals. Yeah. Now, if I had a second gateway, first it would waste 150 minerals, but I'd also be tempted to just load out and get a whole bunch of dragoons and zealots, and that wouldn't be the optimal use of our resources. You know, because you're sitting here, you're like, oh, I should do more, right? But that's fine, it's going at fast enough rate. Yeah, these are almost done, too. Honestly, I probably could have a second gateway, but that's alright, I'm not fussed about it. The number of units, I mean, I think you can even do it without any support from this base, honestly. You don't need to get supporting units from this base to still win with the little force they give you over there, as long as you use your reavers effectively and wisely. Alright, only a minute 30 seconds to go.
Construct additional pylons.
I must construct additional pylons. Well, alright, might as well. Although it's not as effective as the Terrans and their supply depots, you can put pylons in front of cannons to sort of block the Zerg from having as easy access to getting into them. And it does It does slightly enhance the survivability because it just gets in the way of, like, zerglings. Or if you're fighting other Protoss zealots, you know, they can't stand around the cannon in a circle as well.
Upgrade complete. I am needed.
Upgrade complete. Oh, I should work on the next upgrade. Don't mind if I do. $30. We're almost out of minerals too, notice? Nearly gone. I should perhaps do a probe rush just for fun. I won't need the probes after that, not really. I'll save one or something. Send them in to attack too. It might be funny.
My life for iron.
Alright, 15 seconds. 11 seconds.
Executor, we are in position. I await your orders.
That's very nice, guys. Alright, I'm not going to bother building any more pylons. It's not necessary. I'm almost out of minerals. It does take a second for the scarabs to build. I'm not going to move off of here until they are built. One thing you need to be careful on, notice you have Fenix here. If you accidentally get Fenix killed, you lose the mission. So don't do that. But you don't really have all that many units, so it is...
What would you ask of me?
You're kind of put in a position where you're going to want to use them a little bit, but you have to be...
What would you ask of me?
You have to keep a very close eye on him to be careful.
Additional pylons. What would you ask of me? For iron. Immediately.
Wasted a scarab there. Yeah, that is one annoying thing that you have to constantly keep telling it to build.
Your command?
So you use these guys as defense, you don't run them forward. Say hold position or something like that. Oh, just wasted 3 scarabs there, oh well. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Alright, come on, let's go this way. Don't die, please.
Immediately. Command. For iron.
Yeah. Very good. Yeah, that is one annoying thing, having to constantly tell it to build scarabs, though. I will admit, that's not exactly the funnest of things. And the fact that everyone run back, please. You guys run back. Oh, that was a complete waste. Yeah, I'm not the best at macroing, I'll admit. I'm not. Don't. I don't even know where it was going there. It had plenty of things to attack. Without going ahead. You do have to be careful here. But that thing's annoying me, so I'm gonna get rid of it, and then I'm gonna run these guys back. Alright, I'm just gonna attack these guys to over here. I was gonna use the reavers to open a path, but that's not really going as well as I wanted it to, so I'm gonna forget about that.
receiving.
Alright, you guys, come over here. Alright, everybody come over here. We don't actually have to worry about that. And since we have enough guys, I'm just gonna run in, because whatever. I'm not going to run, I'm not going to run in Fenix, because I don't want to lose the game. Alright, I don't know what you're doing, where you're going. To be honest, I do not feel proud of this showing this particular mission. I mean, yes, I'm winning, but it does not feel like I did a very good job at all. My microwing is crap. It always has been. And I'm out of minerals, too. That's just perfect. Let's go down here. Stop wasting your remaining shots on that, please.
Executor?
Oh my god, did I not just tell you to stop wasting that? I specifically told you to attack this. Ugh. Alright, let's kill this one. Well, it looks like we're going to win, despite my horribly poor abilities, but that's fine. We're going to kill this Cerebrate. And that'll win us the mission. This is a Cerebrate, this is what it looks like. We didn't actually get to see one on the map the entire time. We had been playing the Zerg campaign, but we get to see it now. Not so bad. I probably could have done that mission better, but whatever. And that should be it. That should be it.
I will remain behind and observe the effects of our attack. Return to the Citadel. I shall notify you when the brood becomes erratic.
That's a great plan, Fenix. You definitely should stay behind alone, all by yourself, and watch the swarm. I've never heard of a more brilliant plan than that. Let's see. Yeah, so I don't think I did that well on that mission. I mean, I guess I did okay. I mean, I lost 24, they lost 87. That's what, like 3.5 times more than I lost, so that's okay. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching. And we'll see what happens next. And hopefully the